We are live, guys. I'm Jay, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
Mr. Blitz too.
And we're back. It's Friday. You know what time it is. Guys, you are like, shut up, man. Put your feet up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the thumbs up. We've got a bad boy show for you today. We're going to be talking about all of the normal things that we talk about. Movies, games, pop culture, entertainment. We've got Suicide Squad today. We're going to be playing Suicide Squad. Guys, why not the game? Can everyone calm down? Above. It's Friday. Do you know what that means? Sit back. Relax. I know. Grab a cup of coffee. Put a little tequila shot in there. You know, these kind of vibes. That's what we're doing today. You get me? What are you, man, saying?
I am blessed.
Ready for the weekend.
You ready for the weekend? I'm ready for
Not
the
even for the
live.
See, that sounds betraying you, man, yeah? See, that sounds betraying you, man, yeah? Listen, you, man, you know what time it is, man. Obviously, we're going to be talking about all the new things that are coming out in cinema this week and the stuff that are on our radar. We're going to be talking about all the new TV shows. We're going to be talking about streaming. The biggest games, obviously, like I said earlier, Suicide Squad's out. We're going to be playing some of that. Sam's going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about all of the news that's coming out about it. We're going to be talking about anime and all of this stuff as well. You get me? If you want to be involved in the live, more than just watching, what you have to do, if you're watching on YouTube, you go over, you jump in the chat, there's a $sign. Hit the $sign and leave a super chat. And all of your questions, queries, and theories will make it onto the show. We'll read them out at that time. Now, if for some reason you don't have access to the super chat, but you do have access to other social media platforms, go over to your favorite one, hashtag TCNFam, F-A-M, TCNFam, and write something nice. Tell us how good we look. Tell us how good we smell. And Jay, we can't smell. You know what? You know we smell good. You know what I'm saying? Do all of these things, and it may make it to the show. We also have a full house of people today. You get me? We've got producer Sash in the building. He's going to be the voice of the people. We've got Mad Max, and we've got Kez in here, who's supposed to be working for us, but she's moonlighting. But don't tell her job. Get me? It's one of those ones, man. These are the vibes, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what time it is, Friday. There's only one way to start this whole thing off. Yeah? I know Mr. Blitztech hates foreplay, but we're going to warm this thing up with a trailer reaction straight from... you know, is it Bollywood? Is it Bollywood? You get me? We've got a Hindi teaser from Bade, Miyan, Chote, Miyan. Yeah, I destroyed it. But you know what? You know what I'm saying? We're here for it. You get me? Boom! Are we ready, Max?
Yes.
We're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we're diving in.
What I mean to say is, प्रलय आने वाला है। एक ऐसा प्रलय जो भूत, वर्तमान और भविष्य को बदल देगा। एक ऐसा प्रलय जो अच्छाई और बुराई की जंग को हमेशा के लिए खत्म कर देगा। हिंदुस्तान खत्म हो जाएगा। Who will stop me?
दिल से सोचा, दिमाग से शैतान है हम।
बच के रहना हमसे, हिंदुस्तान है हम।
It's Egypt.
Was that the amount of bullets he has on his vest? E2024.
Yo, Eid's coming in with a bang this year. What? You get me? What are you man saying about the trailer?
Lots of slow-mos. Calm trailer, man. Not the usual explosive trailers that we usually get, man. Like, there was explosion, but it wasn't explosive. I think it's because of all the slow mos they were doing in it. There was no speeding for us in it. That's what I was trying to get to.
For me, it was very stylized. Like I've never seen probably one of the movies so like it felt very bright. But yeah, man, I like the action-packed movie. So maybe it's just like this is what's happening. Boom, just bare action. 3 hours of just action. I'm about it.
I hear that. I feel like we just got to take it with a grain of salt because it is a teaser. Do you get what I'm saying? It was only 1:18. Usually the trailers are about 3 minutes long and they give you the full thing. Plus the, you know what I'm saying, the choreographed dancing and the over-the-top dialogue, which we didn't get all of that. But for a teaser, I think it's calm, man. Interested to see what they come up with more and more, bro. But yeah, man, this is how we're starting off the live. Guys, remember, if you've been on the dark web or just the regular web and you found a trailer and you're like, yo, you see my guys, the Cybernerds, they definitely need this in their lives. Head over to patreon.com/Cybernerds and just drop it there and be like, yo, you man, you need this, boom. And that's how we can be reacting to your trailer on the next live, on the next show. You get me? Those are the vibes. All right, moving on from this, we're going to be talking about all of the new movies coming out in the cinema, and we want to know whether you guys are in for them or if you guys are out for them. We're going to talk about 3 movies right now. In fact, you know what, yeah? We're actually going to do a little bit of a review as well because this Tuesday we got to see Argyle at a press screening in Leicester Square. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to who invited us.
Charlie.
Shout out to yes, there you go. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Shout out to View Cinema and D's lot for holding the press screening and inviting us down there. So basically, Argyle comes out today. Do you know what I'm saying? Friday the 2nd, or it comes out on Friday the 2nd. Boom, and you can check it in cinemas. We watched it early, starring Henry Cavill, directed by Matt Vaughn. What did you guys think? It's also starring Sam Rockwell, Bryce Dallas Howard. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not talking about Bryce Dallas Howard? Yeah, so, yeah. Boom. What did you man think about the movie?
Started off strong, really enjoyed it, but a little bit too long. The end just frazzled my eyes. I was struggling, but the first 2 acts, I enjoyed it. I liked the movie.
Yeah, man, enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the spy kind of madness that they brought to the screen. Especially like I like action movies, and the action in here, like obviously he's been doing this for quite a while, so he's always trying to bring a different kind of flavor when it comes to set pieces, and I feel like this is going to be quite different. So for Valentine's Day, if this movie's still out, I would say you go watch it then.
That's an interesting one. So basically, for anyone who doesn't know, like this movie is about a reclusive author, Ellie Conway. She writes best-selling espionage novels, and basically she gets to her last book. She's kind of finding a bit of writer's block, and she needs some inspiration on what more to write for the next movie. Do you know what I'm saying? And then for there, we just go on this crazy ride of espionage-esque stuff. And the question is this real? Is this not real? All of this, all of that. You get me? I thought it was pretty decent, man. It's also got John Cena in it. It's got Dua Lipa. You get me? So I thought it was legit, man. I thought it was decent. I agree with you. I think that the runtime could have been shorter at the same time, but I think I like the stylized thing that we got in terms of that. It's like at the beginning I was watching the movie and I was like, raw, why is all the action so over the top? But then I realized I was like, oh look, she is writing a novel, so everything that's over the top is just her writing in the over the top world that she writes in. And I feel like that gives it a good like understanding of why we're doing things. You know what I'm saying? I also like Sam Rockwell for me stood out as like just he kept this whole thing together. Like if he wasn't as good as he was, I would have been snoozing this whole thing. But I love that he played him, but also played a fictional character in the story as well. And I love that you just get to dive into a writer's mind for that, to be like, raw, this guy can look like this in real life, but stylized interpretation of him is this. Where the movie went, do you know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool, man. So that is in cinemas right now, and you guys can check that out. You get me? Argyle starring Henry Cavill and directed by Matthew Vaughn. One of the things about Matthew Vaughn, like I feel like the movie's very Kingsman-esque.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know how that lands for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, like, I'm not a huge fan of the Kingsman series, period. Like, even the first one that most people like really like, I'm just kind of meh on it. And I feel like this kind of goes down that road. But like I said, fine, enjoyable, cool. Worth checking out at the cinema.
Yeah.
Definitely worth checking out at the cinema if you're going to the cinema this week. Get me? So, moving on from that, another movie we've got coming out soon, Madam Web. So this is another movie in the Sony-verse, Spider-Verse, that universe that's not the MCU verse, with all of those characters that all of the movies they previously made are terrible, but we're still here and we're like Madam Web. The first trailer was, but we, one of those ones. What are you guys saying about Madam Web?
It's Madam Web and it's no Spider-Man, unfortunately. So I'm look forward to the female protagonist that we're gonna have, and I'm gonna see where this story goes. Because from what I know from Madam Web, it's like it's a very stark contrast to what we're gonna have in the movie. So go crazy. Not too much though.
Yeah, I want to see how they're gonna spin this off, because obviously, from what I know from Madam Web, it's just this lady from the Spider-Verse who occasionally comes around and helps Peter Parker or puts him through, you know, missions where he kind of helps find himself, you know, as Spider-Man. So I want to see how they take that interpretation and they make their own story with this character.
Nah, man, interested in this as well. So basically, Cassandra Webb is a New York City paramedic who starts to show signs of clairvoyance. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she must protect 3 young women from a mysterious adversary who wants them dead. This is directed by S.J. Clarkson, starring Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, and Isabella Merced. Appreciate you. Get me? This is out very soon. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do you know what? Yeah, I still interested in this, bro. Like, I don't care how often or how bad the Sony movies get. It's like, for a new IP that they're bringing out, I'm gonna check it out. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I'm interested to see, like you're saying, what this female protagonist and this cast and crew can do, but I also want to see how it ties into the Sony universe and how it ties into the new reforming MC universe, if it does.
Yeah.
Now,
you know, with that, yeah, I was just gonna add that I hope they add more mythology into her, because there's only so much we've got from the cartoons. So if they want to expand on that, this is a good opportunity to pepper up the character.
It's
You
not.
don't think so?
No way. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't want that, because I think they're gonna destroy the mythology that they set up in the cartoon.
But if it's done legitly, like,
no, it can't be, because it's Sony. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. They destroyed, bruv. They destroyed Venom.
Yeah,
they destroyed
definitely.
Morbius, bro, and they're on their way to a hat trick. They're on their way to a hat trick, and bruv, and Craven's not even out yet. And Craven just got pushed a year. So in terms of mythology, you man, relax. Don't touch it. Just make the movie and let the mythology be the mythology. Let the mythology experts come later after you man have, you know what I'm saying, tortured the thing. But yeah, moving on from that, if you man want to talk about Oscar movies, yeah, if you want something that's probably going to be at the Academy Awards this year, we've got to talk about American Fiction. This is a 2024 movie, comedy drama, which actually goes on to talk about another writer. So, what's his name? Jeffrey Wright, yes, Commissioner Gordon in The Batman, for anyone who can't put those two things together. He plays a writer called Monk in this, who's a frustrated novelist who's fed up with the establishment that profits from black entertainment that relies on tired and offensive tropes to prove his point. He uses a pen name to write an outlandish black book of his own, a book that propels him to the heart of hypocrisy and to the madness he claims he disdains. Directed by Cord Jefferson, he's directorial debut. Get me? One of those. Starring Jeffrey Wright, Tracy Ellis Ross, Sterling K. Brown actually goes crazy in this. Quick cameo from Issa Rae as well. $10 million budget, and it's brought in $12.4 million at the box office so far, but it's only coming out in the UK on the 2nd of February. So, boom. American Fiction. Have I sold you, man? I mean, I know I've definitely sold you, man, on this store.
yeah, hell yeah. And you know what's funny? As you was reading, I was like, Why does this sound like a book Mr. Blisteck would write?
Probably because I would.
Someone went in on that. Just on that though, I mean,
Yeah, man, I'm gonna watch this movie probably 10 times over just to get inspiration to write said book.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's funny because as I was reading this, I was like, I feel like when I watched the trailer for this, I can't remember how I even got to watching the trailer. I think someone said it to me and was like, "Oh, you got to check this out." Checked it out, and I was like, "Raw, this movie is all me, bro." Because I think like some of the concepts and ideas and the things that go on in this are some of the concepts and ideas and the thoughts that go around like making this channel, decisions we make around content, decisions we make around the things that we do, the decision processes that we make in the plans that we have for going forward in the future. And I love that Jeffrey Wright, who is like, you know, one of the leaders, is black actors and just, you know, that kind of film thought process in general, is like leading the way, making a movie like this, which like, bruv, this thing's hard, you get me? So I've checked this out already. I really like it. I'm recommending everyone to check it out. It's probably going to be in probably top 10 movies of the year. It is very good. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you don't think it's very good, you know what I'm saying, you're going to need the intelligence level check. One of them ones. Get me? Jay, why you been shut up, man? Watch the movie. You're welcome. One of those ones. Yeah? Boom! American Fiction, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if they don't win any awards, I won't say anything, you get me? Because life is life. Get me? Anyway, Sam, so you got something to tell us about?
We have indeed. We've got the biggest game releasing real soon. So right now, Divers 2 is the up-and-coming third-person shooter developed by Arrowhead Game Studio and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. That's right. If you ain't got PlayStation, feel sorry for you. This game is the sequel to 2015's Helldivers. Unlike Helldivers, this is the top-down shooter, and this one's a third-person shooter. So what do you man think about this? I think we did a trailer reaction before.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, Helldivers is one of them games that the man them are always onto me. Like, because listen, I'm always like, yo, I need a multiplayer game to play with the community. And they're like, Helldivers. But due to the fact that my graphics whore, it's an issue, bro. It's an issue. So I'm really hoping you're saying this is third person, yeah? Third person. I feel like these lot have been watching my stream and they're like, yo, how do we get Jay to play this? We make it third person. So now I'm down for it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I want to see more footage from it, more gameplay from it. I want to see what kind of like co-op capabilities it has and where they've like pushed the game since, you know what I'm saying, Helldivers 1. So yeah, man, I'm excited and interested in seeing what they've got here.
I'm not really sold on it. I mean, exploring planets, stuff like that, not really my cup of tea in it. So that's me.
Okay.
Short and sweet.
So yeah, so it's a co-op focused game. So 1 to 4 players. You can go to different planets. You got a very good progression and equipment system. This is for the PS5 and Windows. So some of you man are lucky. Out for February 8th, 2024.
Bruv, around the corner, man. No, I think that's decent, bruv. Like, Helldivers has got a really big community, like, base of players. So I'm interested to see just, like, how they deal with the changes to the new game and, like, where they're going and what they're pushing with, man. So, legit, bruv.
That's it. Next up, we got Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered.
This is, sorry, before you even go deeper in this, I was like, is this the original Tomb Raider or is this the new Tomb Raider remastered?
The original.
Okay. The 96, the old two. All right, cool. So I was like, bro, if these men are remaking the 2014 Tomb Raider already, it's a bit wild. Nah.
I mean, it ain't been that long, has it? So
that's what I'm saying. Like, but at the same time, Last of Us comes out.
Oh, it's true.
Remake it 2 years later.
Yeah.
Remaster it 2 years later. Remake it 4 years later. But obviously, that's one of the best games in the industry. And Tomb Raider from the last series has kind of, I wouldn't say taken a back. Well, yeah, man, taken a back seat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Tomb Raider's gone from like our leader in third-person dungeon adventures to almost being like third or fourth, falling behind like Uncharted's. There's something else I was thinking about. Come on, another third-person adventure. We're running through a cave. We're stealing shit.
So my mind's just blank when it comes to that kind of adventure game. It's just Uncharted. It's just king at the moment.
Yeah, I guess. Bro, imagine that. We ain't had an Uncharted game in 10 years, bro. Still king.
Still. It's a bit crazy.
Stress, bro.
Well, hopefully this remaster does bits. Starring, obviously, your favorite female protagonist, Lara Croft, up-and-coming adventure video game
Is she your
developed.
favorite?
I would say she's up there, you know.
I know up there, but is she your favorite? Like, sorry, I know.
That's not to think
Bro,
about.
no, bro. No, bro.
That's not to think about.
No,
right
bro.
now.
Who else? Who would you put up? Who would you put up there?
There's Tifa.
Okay, because man are deep on Final Fantasy right now, so
Yeah.
Tifa came to mind straight away. Okay.
There's Oscar Kazama. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying, bro, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. It's mad, but yeah, everyone knows Lara Croft. Developed by and published by Espa. This is the remastered compilation of the first 3 games in the Tomb Raider series.
What engine is this one, bro? Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Gary, keep going.
So that's the 96, 97, and the 98 games, all which were originally developed by Core Design. This is scheduled for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox. I was just about to ask what you guys saying, but it seems like you're quite vocal already.
Yo! How did you man mess this up, bro?
They're trying to get us.
No! 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 Yo, hey, we're gonna go grab this 1996 Bade, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna try and bring her into 2024. But not just next gen, we're bringing her for all gen. Lara, she can't belong to the streets, bro. She can't. It's too, bro. From time you got her on PS4 and 5, there's too many man them with access to her, bro.
Yeah,
Nah.
She went from triangles to spheres,
Bro,
man. Come on,
no,
man.
bro. It's, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, what they've got to do is, and I understand it. They're like, listen, it's Lara Croft. We've got to put her in front of as many faces as possible. But realistically, from what has happened to you, man, in terms of rebooting it and it not working, doing a movie and it really not working, is you need to kind of make her exclusive. You have to make her exclusive. You have to put her on next gen only, or you have to go to Microsoft, or you have to go to Sony and be like, in fact, if they went to Microsoft and said, challenge Uncharted, this is the way. This is the way, bro. Because when you're putting it on everything, all you're saying is, anywhere where you've got another game like us, you've got potential to be better than us. And you lot haven't been leading the market anyway, so you know what I'm saying? You're just like, you're just putting her in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just standing at the back of the queue, bro. So I don't like that, bro. I hope they should have fully remastered it on Unreal 5 and been like,
full remake.
Bro, you know I don't even bang with remasters, bro. It should have been a full remake, either on the engine that they're using currently or on the newest engine, and that should have been the return to Tomb Raider, because there's not an Uncharted game in sight. There's not an Uncharted game in sight. You get me? You could have just aimed. I guess it's coming out this year. It's coming out in a week or two.
Yeah, right around the corner.
This is even sounding like just a money grab, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just a quick port thing, like.
When I hear stuff like this, it usually screams to me that you're gonna do this
and then gear up for a new game.
Boom, put it into the new game. So
I don't think it's a good look, bro. Do you know what? Do you know what's funny? It's because this worked for Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto made mad peas from their relaunch of Liberty City and the trilogy. Yeah, the trilogy collection, and they're doing the same thing. They did the same thing with Red Dead as well. So I can understand the game plan and the pattern, and I hope it works. But you've had middling cells in your last series. You're throwing out your classics to the wolves right now. So we'll see what happens, man. But I'm here for the new game that's gonna come in 2-3 years from here.
Ray, what you saying?
Yes, man. Firstly, wasn't the last Tomb Raider game exclusive PS4?
No.
It wasn't.
It was also
Multi-platform. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, look, I was in because obviously, again, like you were saying, from the triangle-looking thing, but then going into these other multiple platforms, I actually now want to see what it's gonna look like. So I need a trailer. But right now, I'm not buying it, bro. Because I thought, it's going to come on nice and shiny and thing. But Switch, PS5, PS4, I'm not sure how that's going to look.
I understand. The competition is definitely rife. Yeah, man. I've not really been a Tomb Raider fan for time. I enjoyed the recent trilogy. Like I said, I'd rather have a remake of the 90 games. And until they do that, I'm going to leave this alone, to be honest. But I'm guessing some Tomb Raider fans will pick this up, so more power to you still. So let's move on to Banishers, Ghost of the New Eden. This is a third-person action role-playing game. The player assumes control of the ghost hunters named Antia and Red. That's a mad.
Is it like a co-op game?
No, it is not. So you assume players of both. One is the hunter, one is the ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a bit crazy. Still, they go through missions to investigate a small but haunted community named New Eden. As you can see, Duarte becomes a ghost in the process. So it sounds like it's gonna be a bit of a mad game. Have you guys seen any gameplay of this? What are you man saying about it?
I ain't seen no gameplay. Ghosts, leave. I'm out. I get so immersed in game whenever it comes to ghosts and stuff like that, bruv. Yeah, I'll just watch someone else play and I'll live my life like that.
But I don't even know what this game really is, bro. I heard you say third person action, like third person role playing game, but like from the other details, it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying, explain like what is gonna be going on here. But like I said, man, like I'm kind of chilling, bro. I'm kind of chilling. Like I haven't seen any real games that I'm like, this is blowing my mind. Like you know, GTA 6. I'm here, bro. I'm here. But yeah, man, look, ladies and gentlemen, jump in the comments. Go on X, go on the super chat it up. Tell us what games are coming out in February that you're gassed for. Tell us what games you're most excited for the rest of the year. All of those things there, get all of that in. But what we're going to do now, we're going to dive into our second trailer reaction. The second trailer reaction we got today, Ghosbuters, Frozen Empire. You get me? We're going to be diving onto this. If you watched the first movie, you're in for a treat. And if you are excited for this, we're going to see what they got for us today, man. Today.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get work.
It's all dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Makes sense.
I've been waiting 40 years for this. They called themselves Ghostbusters. According to these hacks, they saved the world. No eyewitnesses. And who is found to carry the torch? Descendants of Egon Spengler. You have a miner hanging out the side of a moving vehicle, firing a laser gun indiscriminately.
Has a proton pack.
It's completely safe.
I wouldn't say completely safe.
The Ghostbusters are finished. Right, well, overruled.
Sustained.
Thank you.
You the weird guy who buys strange old things?
Correct on both counts.
Buddy, you just hit the jackpot.
What is it?
Better question is, what's inside of it?
The parables tell of an unimaginable evil commanding an army of ghosts. With the power to kill by fear itself.
Like, literally scared to death?
We might be looking at a second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
Can I be of any help?
Melnitz in uniform! Yeah!
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, what are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Come on. Come on.
We're the Ghostbusters. Can I tell you something else? What? Buster makes me feel good. Makes me feel good.
We got free for the beam.
Heads up. It's all dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Slime.
Yeah.
Woo!
God damn.
Come on, man. The Spengler family returns to the iconic New York City firehouse where the original Ghostbusters have taken Ghostbusting to the next level. When they discover an ancient artifact unleashes an evil force, Ghostbusters, new and old, must unite to defend their home and save the world from a second ice age. Get me? Directed by Jill Keenan. What you man saying?
I'm looking forward to this, man. I enjoyed the first one, And just by the looks of this trailer, I'm liking the way they're bringing old and new together. Plus this whole new villain where it seems very, very powerful, especially bringing back this second ice age. I want to see how they go about this. But yeah, man, this is looking good to me.
So what, you guys, your cinema this thing?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah. Not kind of for me. Trailer's calm, but I just feel like this is the type of movie I'll just wait to watch on stream. Really.
It's a bit mad, bruv, because I've said it from the first trailer. Like, I just no. I don't know how to explain it, but no. Like, I actually kind of bang with the original Ghostbusters, and I feel like in 2024, Ghostbusters should just have evolved into a 18 rated film. Where I know people are gonna be like, oh, but like, listen. For some IPs, they can stay in the same age bracket. Some IPs need to evolve. I think Ghostbusters is one of those ones. If it was now a Blumhouse production and, you know, and we was doing real horror stuff, I think it would be hitting super hard. I can't just take the Stranger Things kid, slap on the Ghostbuster suit and be like, like, bruv, it's not for me. Also, I'm getting a lot of a Force Awakens vibes where it's like, we're watching the first Ghostbusters and we're just bringing everything that was in that into this. And that is solidified to me by the lion statue turning human. The villain, oh, she's big, she's big, dark, and horny. That's the same thing from the first villain in the other movie where the chick goes mad, and you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv,
you know,
if you're doing remakes, I want a remake. I don't want a retelling. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is feeling like a retelling. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm.
Now you see what you were saying about like evolving to more mature. That's one of the things that I kind of got when I'm watching this. I'm like, how serious is this Ice Age going to be? Because as far as we know, Ice Age murked things, isn't it? So like, are we just putting it out there, Ice Age, and just to say it's Ice Age, or are we actually gonna be like, yo, this is actually a serious matter? Are we gonna tackle? Much like you're saying, if they're not evolving like that, it's pointless, isn't it? Like, why are we having Ice Age?
But the Stranger Things kids with no 11, how deep can it be, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those ones, man. But anyway, listen, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire is going to be in cinemas, but if you ain't going to the cinema, if for some reason you're like, yo, Jay, you know I don't even leave my yard, we got some movies for you that are on streaming right now and this month also. Starting off, yeah, with a bit of a banger. It's currently in my top 10 movies of the year. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be there by the end, and I say the end. And when I say the end, I mean by the Oscars. But Saltburn, this is available now on Amazon Prime. This is a dark comedy, notes, psychology thriller, distraught by his teammates. Oliver, unfortunate living situation. Felix, a rich student, invites him over to his estate. Soon a series of horrifying events engulf Felix's family. Directed by Gareth Edwards. Starring John David Washington. Gross. Nah. It doesn't star them people. This is directed by someone else, and it's starring what's his name? Barry Keoghan. What? The Joker from the Batman. That's who it stars. Get me. Have you man seen Saltburn?
No, I'm seeing it this weekend.
Okay.
Been hearing things, so yeah, man.
Saltburn's a bit mad, bro. Saltburn is a bit mad.
Yeah, just get ready for that, Sam.
Yeah.
I have seen it, and I'm still recovering from that movie. There's certain things I do like about the movie, like the whole thriller stuff, but it just loses me with certain scenes, and I'm like, bruv, I wish I would have done that to my eyes when certain scenes came in it. But it's a calm movie, man. But it's nuts. So if you haven't watched it, watch it with a caution.
Yeah, man, like, I think it's super legit, bruv. Like, I think, like, if you're interested in Barry Keoghan in general, like, if you've seen him in The Batman, if you've seen him in Top Boy, if you've seen him in Masters
of the Air?
Masters of the Air. I was going to say, what's the other movie? Inertia. Came out last year. Banshees of Inertia. If you've seen him in Banshees of Inertia, he's really good in the supporting role in this. It's like, this is the movie where if you want to see him fully flex his acting and physical body and maybe some other stuff, check this one out. You get me? And I would say this is full exposure to the character, like this, to the man, like that, yeah? So, Saltburn, interesting viewing, but good film. Probably going to be around the Oscars this year, you get me? One of those ones. Also, besides that, talking about Apple TV Plus, we've got Anatomy of a Fall. Do you know what? Yeah, this movie has been getting like very like lots of high praise. You man, but this is one of them situations where I really can't agree with the man. Them, you get me? You can rent or buy this now on Apple TV. It's a French legal drama and it's a thriller. Yeah, a woman is suspected of her husband's murder, and their blind son faces a moral dilemma as the sole witness.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Let me land. Director Justin Trill, starring Sandra Holler, with a budget of 6.2 million euros, and it's currently grossed 204. And yeah, get me. It's doing stuff at the box office. Boom. Like this.
Yeah, can we run it back to
Okay,
the
so
part?
let me break down the concept for you, yeah. So basically, there's a married couple, they have a child. Their child is blind. There's an incident at the house that we don't see, and the father ends up dead.
Okay.
Yes. The child's blind, but is legitly the only witness to the crime. Because the child is present or on the premises when the murder takes place. Therefore, the whole movie is like, it's the mum getting interviewed and the son getting interviewed, and like they're going to, do you know what I'm saying? It's like the court case of what's happened, but you've got a deaf kid, you've got a blind kid whose dad's just been killed, and his mum's suspected of the murder. So he only knows what he heard before and after. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we're listening to the mum's story. And we've got very small, like they give you like a little 10 minutes of the dad alive. So you can kind of get a grasp of his character. So you've got a decent understanding of everything what's going on, bro. It's a very, do you know what, when I'm breaking it down to you like this, like the concept of it is a very good murder mystery.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
Very, yeah,
Very
bro.
good.
And it's, bro, to be honest, maybe you might need to check it out, because for me personally, it didn't land. But for lots of other people, they have been loving it, bro. So maybe this is the one of the ones where I'm like, I don't love it, but you man should definitely check it out and come back and talk to me about it, because from like that's what happened. I can't tell you no more than that, but it's like
Is
that.
it one of those that it sounds really good on paper, but then the execution just wasn't it? Because this sounds mad, bro. This sounds really good. Blind you, murder case. He's the only witness. You can only hit like, do you know what I mean? There's certain
They never
things.
said he was an eyewitness, Sam. Stop.
What?
You see, there's a difference between an eyewitness and a witness. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't see shit.
Yeah, he didn't see. But you know what I mean? So that sounds good. That sounds really good.
It does.
But how you're gonna show it on the screen and make it like a whole mystery thing? That's
What?
a whole nother thing.
I mean, like this, and this is what I would say. Like, I just want to put a big, strong asterisk in there, because one, it's a French film. Do you know what I'm saying? And you man already know I'm racist against subtitles, so it was one of those ones where I was like, bruv, I was in the film, but like, I can't say that, bruv. Someone else watch the movie and come talk to me about it, please. That's what I want. Listen, you man, watching at home, watch the film. Go on my letterbox. Jay, you was wrong. Hit me on X. Jay, you're moving mad. Oh, Jay, we agree. All of these kind of things, normal vibes. You man understand, yeah? Boom. Now, another movie that we've got, Society of the Snow. It's on Netflix, available right now. This is a survival thriller set in 1972. A Uruguayan flight crashes in the remote heart of the Andes, forcing survivors to become each other's best hope. This is directed by J.A. Bayona. Yeah, man. Rated 15. What are you man saying about this?
I've seen it. I've seen this version. I've seen the older version. I really like this movie. I really like how intense it gets, and they put us in that position. And obviously, seeing the first version, like I want to say early 2000s, and now seeing this new version, I think they did a really good job capturing it. You know what I'm saying? Like surviving in the snow, bro. It's super sick, and I highly recommend it.
Come on, you said.
Yeah, man, I like survival horror, survival thrillers, just survival movies in general.
Come
so
on.
as long as you put a good spin on it, good characters, good development, and see if anyone can make it out alive, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully they can like bring it home here as well.
No, 100%. I'm in for this one as well, man. And in terms of talking about survival horrors, bruv, I can't remember what the survival horror with John Franco is, where his leg gets trapped 142 hours or something like 27 hours. That shit there, man, check it out, bro. There's another one I watched out of Daniel Radcliffe when he goes into the jungle. Have you not seen this?
Nah.
There's one movie where Daniel Radcliffe goes into the jungle, yeah? Sick, bro. Sick. I like that. And then, there's another one I can't remember either.
We were watching Sunshine last night. Jeez, that movie is crazy, man. Crazy concept.
Man, jump in the comment section below and let us know about all your favourite survival movies. Survival horror, survival this, survival that. You get me? Boom. Now, it's that favourite time. About anime, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Come on. What you got for us?
Anime indeed. So strap up because we got some news and updates. And we're going to start off with a brand new anime. Yes, you're getting bust up on the new anime right here on the channel called Bachigiri. Now, for those who haven't heard or haven't started watching, Bachigiri is an original Japanese anime TV series animated by Mappa, who also brought us Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Dororo, for those who've watched Dororo as well. It is directed by Hiroko Yutsumi and written by Taku Kishimoto, and music by Ochima. Really, really good. I've started watching this. It's pretty good, and the story follows when Arichin reunion with his old pal takes an unexpected turn when it's coming to a brawl with the toughest guys in town. I bumped into this on socials, checked it out, 2 episodes in. I want to say it's very Street Fighter-ish. Obviously, as you guys know, Mappa with the animation, the fighting scenes were really sick, and that's what brought me in. You man heard of this?
No, not even. I had a whisper of this, to be honest, so it's new to me.
Yeah, it's worth having a check out, and yeah, that is that for it.
I mean, Sam ain't heard of it. Yeah. So wait, you said you checked it out. So what happens in the anime?
So the first 2 episodes that I watch is literally best friends get reunited. Friend comes back into town who he left a couple of years before. Comes back, reunites with his friend, and he gets in a situation where there's a brawl. But his best friend is now part of a street gang, and there's another street gang. But it's all about fighting. So whoever has the best fights, that's how it goes, innit? So if I go to the shop and you're there, bruv, it's on.
What anime would you say is closest like?
That is tough. And this is why, you know what, yeah? I would say, you know, like Streets of Rage, like the side-scrolling kind of thing, but then like obviously with Mappa animation on it. When it comes to fight, that's what I wanna say. And that's what kind of drew me in. I saw a clip on X and I was like, let me go check this out. There was 2 episodes and I was like, yo, this thing is cold. Do you know what I mean? But so far, so good. Story-wise, it's an anime type, isn't it? So at least for the first 2 episodes, that's what mine got. And from the world of My Hero Academia, there is news, and the new plot for the movie My Hero Academia, Your Next, has been revealed, and it's scheduled for August the 2nd in Japan.
Nice.
Oh, so we're not getting it for 2025.
Perhaps that's the case. So the movie plot, it's set. The movie plot, it's set in a destroyed hero society after the paranormal liberation war.
Okay, since after season 6.
Yes, and it hints as a masked villain resembling, I'm not gonna say who, gonna let you wait and watch it. Comes around.
All Might. And that's a guess, bro. It's gotta be All Might. I mean, I watched My Hero Academia, so I know. Like, bro, it's gotta be All Might, bro. Bro, there's no. You know what I'm saying? Who else could it be?
Who would you want it to be, Sam?
It'd have to be All Might.
I don't know at this point,
bro.
My mind's all blank. It's either the top 5. All Might.
It's All Might.
How did I forget my man's name? He's so sick.
Everyone else would get clapped except for All Might.
My man.
All for one.
No. Yo, I know what you're saying, but he even needs like, what, 10 seconds now?
But this is what I'm
Who's
saying.
the new number one?
Who's the new number?
What? Oh my
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
No
Boom.
way.
Not even Endeavor.
No way.
Mad thing.
Bro,
Okay.
and I feel like this, and do you know what, yeah? The reason why I think it's All Might is because they set up the discrepancy between All Might and Endeavor to be so wide, and that what Endeavor's been through now in terms of like his family and stuff like that, he's not in it, bro. And we need the person to come back to definitely raise insecurities in Endeavor that stops Endeavor from even engaging in it. But we also have to put Endeavor in a position where he can overcome something that he had in the past. That's why it will be All Might, and he may beat him for one round at some point, but lose ultimately. Hence why Deku's got to stand up, bro.
Listen,
It's just not, bro.
It's your favorite anime. Hey,
I'm just, bro. You man, I've got no prior knowledge. I've just heard the thing the same way you man.
I wrote the thing, bro.
Oh, I said I wrote it.
Yeah,
Bro, different time. Different time. Like, listen, if it plays out like that, you man, just, you know what I'm saying? You get me?
But let me give a bit more information. Fans can expect top-notch animation,
obviously,
and the inclusion of Dark Deku, a phase in Deku's life where he becomes a depressed lone vigilante, which we kind of got at the end of season 6.
We got the start of it, and then we got them trying to bring him back. What we thought, this vigilante phase is over. But I mean, I'm cool with it, and this is a movie, so the last movie we watched wasn't even part of the actual timeline thing. So that even gives me more feelings to think this is a Dark All Might version, or almost like Deku fighting himself. Do you know what I'm saying? The only thing that's gonna mess with Deku is him having to fight someone he doesn't want to fight. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think All Might is the perfect character for that, especially the situation he's in. But yeah, man, bro, I'm gassed, bro. My Hero Academia hard.
Sure. Goes super in, man. And on the other aspect of excitement on this couch when it comes to anime, we have news from Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba to the training, Hiroshima training World Tour. Theatrics release has been announced. So World Tour is headed to Tokyo, New York, Seoul, Mexico City, Singapore, Jakarta, Paris, Taipei, Hong Kong, and London.
Okay.
I love that one. I love London. You know, I was trying to build a little sign in it. But yeah, which last time was it?
Berlin, yeah, they didn't have it.
Yeah, they didn't have it here, right?
Berlin still.
So I guess they heard our complaints on the channel. Yep, and it's a feature-long cut episode of 10 episodes of Swords, which from the previous season, and they include one episode of the new season, and it's in 4K and IMAX. Normal Demon Slayer antics when it comes to the movies.
So what, you're watching all 10?
I'm 100% out.
I think they're chopping it up, the
Okay.
10s, and then adding
The one.
the one.
The bruv, no way, bro. No way. Do you know what, yeah? Obviously, we watch Demon Slayer, patreon.com/cybernerds. You man can watch us watch Demon Slayer, or watch Demon Slayer with us for the first time if you've never watched it before. But no, bruv, like, I'm not going through a season we've already seen and an episode I've already seen. Like, bruv, they should bring us new stuff, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is not the way.
Yeah. The reason why I do like this, because if you're new to it and haven't seen it, it's almost like Mugen Train compact. That 2 hours, I feel like that's the best way to watch Demon Slayer. Straight to the point. There's no filler within anything. It's just A, setup, B, action. And if you're going into Demon Slayer and you haven't watched any of the Swordsman arc, you're getting a feature-length 10-episode thing condensed.
It's the best Demon Slayer to watch, mate.
Yeah.
To B,
Yeah.
this sounds terrific.
I agree.
Sounds good for you.
I see. I agree 200% with everything you said. It's the best Demon Slayer episodes. It's probably the best way to watch it and consume it. And you're getting in 4K and IMAX, and I won't be there.
But yeah, I watched Demon Slayer in IMAX, the Mugen Train movie, and it's one of the best anime experiences I've ever had in IMAX.
It's IMAX, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen,
speakers,
bro, anything in IMAX is hard.
It was good. It was a good sensory overload I've never experienced before when watching that kind of thing. So,
I hear that.
Just make sure this time around you don't forget to give me a heads up with your guide, yeah?
heads up. No one's available.
But yeah, I agree with you, Sam. So it's the best way to watch it. I went to watch the Mugen Train movie as well in cinema. Really enjoyed it. Visuals, sound, everything in it, and that's pretty much what Demon Slayer is known for, in it, the visuals and the fighting scene. So that's what I'm there for. But on that note, we're gonna move on to Blue Lock movie episode Nagi.
Choose.
It's been revealed on the official website. There's been an update revealing 7 egoist visuals highlighting Nagi, Rio, Isagi, Bashi as well. So if you can get some image on the screen so we can have a look at these egotist players, be great. Who else is on it? Bashira, Kunigami, Chigiri, and is scheduled for April 19th, 2024 in Japan. So right now, no dates for anywhere else in the world. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Yeah, so just a little visuals of these egotistical players. What are you man saying?
Yeah, I really enjoyed Blue Lock much more than I thought I would. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. See how it expands these episodes with Nagi. And I didn't know they were bringing back all the other current characters that we've been going through previously. So yeah, man, I just want to see how they expand this world when it comes out of Japan.
You know what's interesting about the players they're bringing in is that they only, like, for the ones they revealed, it's only selected players that they've shown the image to. So, and because this is part of his training, I'm wondering, raw, like, are we gonna tap into these other guys' trainings as well, because they were so sick? Like, man, like Rin, we only met him during one of the trials. Sick player, sick player. So now it's like, oh, did we get to tap in a little bit more into this guy and how we got here? Like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to see. But yeah, are you still not interested in Blue Lock?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, what would change my mind?
Maybe this week might be different. Maybe we've been talking about it for so long that something might have triggered you.
It's the first time I've heard you talk about Blue Talk since you started watching it.
No, we've been on the line before. We spoke about it.
Not if I don't remember it. So I'm saying, bruv, listen, look, the character design looks funny. Looks cool. They've got interesting eyes. They play soccer, bro. I don't care. The end. You get me, bro? Blue Lock's got nothing for me, bro. Like, I see nothing here that interests me. When it comes to anime, I want to see superpowers. I want to see something crazy. I don't want to see colorful Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for me, sports is interesting enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
I want to see something different in anime. I want to see stuff that I can't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be fantastical, bro. But yeah, man, I'm glad you guys are enjoying Blue Lock, man. Tough.
Sweet. And that concludes to the news on the anime section.
Okay. Boom. I feel, bruv, where's the... Sash, bro, where's the super chat, bro? I want to chat to... Where's the community at? Listen, we're going to get there. Let me stick to the notes, you man. Let me stick to the notes. Ladies and gentlemen, now we've got the top three TV shows in the UK right now. And we're starting top 3 TV shows in the UK. Halo's at the number 1 of the list, bro.
No way!
Whoa! Jeez. Anyway.
Sure it's not number 3.
Anyway. Listen, look. Alright, boom. The new season of Halo is dropping later. I believe it's later this month in February. It's coming out soon. But I did actually jump on Halo season 1 and start watching it. And to be honest, all of the internet is lying, bro. Halo's actually a decent show, bro. Halo's fine. I feel like what Halo is actually suffering from is one of those situations where a very popular IP comes out. One aspect of it does not fit the culture of the gaming thing, and everyone just kind of boycotts it, because I think there was a big thing about Master Chief taking off his helmet, and he takes off his helmet in like the first episode. But I mean, I I know of the internet backlash of it, but don't know of the mythology behind Master Chief's helmet. I can only attribute it to the same kind of thing as the Mandalorian situation, where they usually don't take off their helmets, but I don't have confirmation on this. So what I did was watch the episode, was like, yo, the episode's good. Went on Twitter and was like, yo, you man, tell me about the helmet thing. Someone was like, it's a minor. Someone was like, it's a minor. Most people said it was a minor.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the other one was like, everyone else is gassed, show's decent. From what I saw, show's decent. I'm going to finish season 1. I'm going to dive into season 2, and I'm going to expand my Halo, do you know what I'm saying? Intelligence, knowledge, and mythology, bro. And one of the things I would say about the show is that was good is they had pretty good visual effects, stuff like this. The costumes for the Spartans look super legit, and the visual effects for the enemies that they're fighting I thought was super legit as well. In terms of the story, I can't say it was like a 10 out of 10, but it was decent, bro. Someone said it was like a CW show, and I was like, it's definitely not. It's definitely better than the base CW shows that I've seen. Like, I was actually shocked at how good it was compared to what I'd heard of online. So, Halo Season 2 or Halo Season 1, if you had thoughts about it or feelings about it, maybe you should revisit it, or maybe you should check it out if you haven't actually. And if you just listen to online, maybe you should revisit it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Well, that's interesting because that's one thing that I kind of like didn't really show much interest because like the things I'd heard. But hearing your take on it, like, where can we catch this on?
Halo. Where's Halo on?
It says Hulu and Paramount.
There you go.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
Cool, man. I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna check it out after that little review, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, anyone who's like still in the middle or whatever, and you just don't know what Halo is in general. Halo is a military sci-fi TV series in a futuristic world. Human beings must put up a united front in order to stop powerful aliens from taking over and destroying humanity. That's legitly it. Aliens are invading everything, and there's humans, civilians, then there's Spartans, and it's just pretty much all-out war and the usual stuff that comes with that. You get me? Also, out right now, and I'm watching 3 episodes in True Detective Season 4. If you man don't already know, you man know I'm a huge True Detective fan. Season 4 is very good. I do have issues with it, but in terms of like it being a season of True Detective and having like sick mysteries, sick detective shit, sick murders, sick weird people in it, like just that general uneasy vibe, it is 100% there. You can check this out on Sky and HBO Max. It's an anthology crime drama, and this season is set in the fictional town of Ennis, Alaska, and it follows the investigation behind the disappearance of 8 men from a research station, and it's starring Jodie Foster and Kaylis Reese. I've got to tell you more about these 8 men that go missing here. So basically, we're in this research facility. Everyone in the research facility goes missing, and then it's like, I want to say the next day, someone goes outside for a walk. Bear in mind, they're in Alaska. Everything's icy. They find 8 bodies, naked, in the ice, frozen together. And then it goes from there. And when I say, like, it's mad because in most True Detective scenarios, I would say, like, you would believe that a single killer could pull off the event.
Right.
But when you see the way these 8 bodies are in a formulation, bear in mind, we're only into 3 episodes and it comes out every week. So we're still uncovering the mystery. So you have time to catch up. We can talk about this every week. Do you get what I'm saying? It is a madness, bro. Now, outside of the DNA of the show, there are other gripes I've kind of got, with the show where I feel like there's a lot of like, it's hard to say like I feel like agenda's being pushed, but I feel like they took very interesting decisions on the castings, the characters, and the narratives. Do you know what I'm saying? And I would also say that they didn't take gender into consideration with the casting, which may seem very progressive, but at the same time seems very weird in terms of the narrative and the story they're telling. Now, for anyone who's confused with what I'm saying about, it's like, you got a police officer who could be a male or a female, but then in the event, if the thing that they're going through is actually specific to a male or a female, it can get weird. So I would say there are weird scenarios that could have been sorted out with better casting, but ain't. So then they're just weird scenarios in the show. But I'd like you guys to watch it and then talk to me about it as well, because like I said, it's True Detective season 4, and I'm very interested in it. And Jodie Foster and Callie Reese, the 2 main cops, they go crazy with the acting. They are sick, bro. They are super legit, and yeah, man, if you're not watching it, you should be. It's hard.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask about Jodie Foster and Callie Reese as well, because that's one thing that, obviously, hearing your take on the casting, that's what I was like interested, like how hard they go, because the two cops usually are the driving force of the True Detective series, isn't it? And that's something that grasped me from season 1. And obviously, just finishing season 3 with Mashal Ali and can't remember the other guy's name, goes hard as well. So I'm ready to start my this season as well.
Yeah, man. Like I said, season 4, 3 episodes are out. Easy to catch up. Super legit, man. Also, obviously, if you don't know, we're watching Masters of the Air on patreon.com/cybernerds. 3 episodes are out. It's on Apple TV Plus, available right now. So war drama during World War II. Airmen risk their lives with the 100th Bomb Group, a brotherhood forged by courage, loss, and triumphant. You man already know it's executively produced by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg. The budget's crazy. It looks good. We've been watching this. We're 2 episodes in on Patreon.com. Well, I guess watch the show, man. Get me. We're watching it. You're watching it. It's hard, and it's got a sick cast as well. Get me. What are you man saying about Masters of the Air?
Yeah, man. So far, enjoying it. I just want to see where the journey goes from A to B, and how they're gonna just retell the story of these guys that go on the air, and then how their relationship kind of flourishes after the fact.
I'll head up.
Yeah, man. Just finishing watching the 2nd episode, and seeing the premise for the 3rd episode, the previous for the 3rd episode. I'm looking forward to see how this brotherhood gets solidified in the face of mayhem, destruction, death, all them things there. So yeah, man. So far, so good.
Yeah, man. Master of the Air's got a star-studded crew. So if you've watched Elvis or not, it's a great time where you can check out some more Austin Butler. Super legit. Callum Turner for me has been the standout of the show so far, which is surprising because I didn't think it was going to be him, but I'm glad that it is him. And Barry Keoghan, we spoke about him earlier in the show. It's a great another show to just watch him support, like be great in support. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and we spoke about Saltburn earlier. So if you need a full fix of him after that, you're good. You get me? You're good, and you know who your suppliers are, the Cyber Nerds. Now, before we get there, we've got another trailer reaction coming. Yeah. Oof. I've been waiting to watch this one. This one's on Amazon Prime. Jake Gyllenhaal, Conor McGregor. Yeah, this one, Roadhouse. This is gonna be mad. I'm so gassed. Like, I've legitimately been looking at this, like staring at the thumbnail for this trailer since Monday. Like, yo, when am I gonna get to watch this, bro? So yeah, and I love the fact they did the real. You know what I'm saying? Jake Gyllenhaal pulled up for one of the UFC weigh-ins, and they did the live, like they did the film weigh-in during the live UFC weigh-in. What was hard, innit? So, and I hope they show the scene in here because it's super legit. Like, but yeah, man. Roadhouse, ladies and gentlemen, man. Let's dive into this trailer reaction. Boom.
Before we start, do you have insurance? What? Your coverage good? Like, you have dental? Is there a hospital nearby? Is it like too far?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I just slapped you. Are you alright? What?
Yo! Let's go!
So you like to fight?
Knew this was gonna be a madness.
No one ever wins a fight.
Come on, man.
This, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't the Holiday Inn, pal.
A friend of mine suggested I come talk to you. I own a roadhouse out in the Florida Keys. Lately, it's been attracting the wrong clientele. It pays good money. Judging by your car, you need that.
Well, I like my car.
Think about it.
I know who you are. Elwood Dalton, the family.
Come on, that's it there.
That guy's got a knife.
Come on.
You just take a big step back and pop me in the face. You can do it.
Tell me about the spouses.
Yeah, it's all nice, like he's Mr. Rogers or something, but then
You'll haul off.
really interesting guy overall. Grant wants to take the roadhouse away from me. He wants to build some resort.
I should warn you. People have a certain way of getting things done around here.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, fellas.
What?
Looks like you're having a
Let's go.
Don't let no one get this close.
Let me guess. You know, threaten me. Tell me to get out of town.
I get the impression that you can't be threatened.
Florida man.
On the job, it's over, baby.
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am,
Oh.
I just can't let go.
Shut up.
People seem a little aggressive around here.
Oh, come on.
Is that one in front of yours?
No, I just broke his arm.
Yo, come on. Listen, bruv. Listen. One time for the one time. Let's got all the speed, all the ferocity. Run that thing back, man. Come on, bruv. Gee. I told you, I've been ready for this.
Do you have insurance? What? Your coverage good? Like, you have dental? Oh, haha. Is there a hospital nearby? Is it like too far?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I just slapped you. Are you alright?
What? Wait.
So you like to fight?
Yo!
When?
No one ever wins a fight.
Oh.
Oh no, I just.
This ain't the holiday, pal.
A friend of mine suggested I come talk to you. I own a roadhouse out in the Florida Keys. Lately, it's been attracting the wrong clientele. I can pay you good money. Judging by your car, you need that.
Well, I like my car.
Think about it.
I know who you are. Elwood Dalton, big fan.
You guy's got a knife under his shirt. You just take a big step back and pop me in the face. You can do it.
One
Tell me
piece.
about the spouses.
Yeah, it's all nice, like he's Mr. Rogers or something, but then he'll haul off.
Mr. Rogers.
Really interesting guy, overall. Brand wants to take the roadhouse away from me. He wants to build some resort.
I should warn you. People have a certain way of getting things done around here.
Oh.
Oh, bro.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smacking I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
It's ferocious.
You know, threaten me. Tell me to get out of town.
I get the impression that you can't be threatened.
Oh.
Once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby.
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am, I just can't let go.
Bro.
People seem a little aggressive around here.
Oh. Oh, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Is that one in front of yours?
No, I just broke his arm.
Here for it, man.
This is
Jake Gyllenhaal, Conor McGregor, shirtless man, them that's going ham, bruv. Yes, we need it, fam. We need it. Big energy on this one, fam. Get me. And this one's coming out soon as well. Like, I'm super gassed for this one, bro. What are you man saying?
You know what? Yeah. You know how Conor McGregor's always brought that energy into the octagon. Him obviously beefed up for this movie. Like, bro, I want to see him just coming through and just batting up the scene, bro. I really hope he comes through because obviously he already has that natural energy. Do you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense see him on the screen like doing fighting scenes, isn't it? So, hey man, I did not expect that. So looking forward to it. Prime as well. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting from this. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal, man, he's been missing for quite a minute still. So glad to see him in a movie like this. I don't remember the last time I've seen him like throw
Southpaw.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, man.
2018.
50.
Ooh, shit. That long, bro.
That's it. So yeah, man. It's good to see him back doing madness.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I like it. And it's even, I'm watching this and I'm like thinking about Southpaw and I'm like, oh, Michael B. Jordan did Creed 1 around the same time Southpaw came out. But Michael B. Jordan's now on Creed 3. While we're, do you know what I'm saying? Pulling out the second one. Not that it's a sequel, but do you know what I'm saying? Combat sports, Jake Gyllenhaal. I love seeing him there in general. So seeing Conor McGregor here, I really like. And I also hope that I know Conor McGregor's got a new fight coming up soon. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's gonna be coming back to fight, and I feel like this is all part of that. I just hope that like it all lines up well. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
what, same weight class?
Yeah, 170.
Jeez.
170.
He
Get
looks
me?
mad in this.
To be honest, he looks like a 170 in this. Usually he looks, you know what I'm saying?
Usually looks small.
Lighter, yeah. This is what I'm saying. He's 170 here. He's fought at 170 a couple times as well. So I think this is super legit. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, bro. He always brings. And do you know why I think Conor McGregor is going to be good? Because Jake Gyllenhaal is probably one of the only actors who actually brings that level of actually intensity that Conor McGregor brings in real life. So pairing them two up against, and this is why I really loved seeing him at the weigh-ins, because at the weigh-ins, if they didn't say he was doing a movie, no one would have known. They would have been like, nah, that's another fighter. And they did, but like I'm saying, I'm watching the live weigh-ins, and he just comes up and acts normal, and I'm like, I know it's for a movie. I'm like, everyone else was probably like, yo, who's this guy? Like, he went on a fight card. Bro, sick, bro.
Because when I saw the image and I saw the UFC stuff, I was like, Jake Gyllenhaal do the UFC fight? For what? So the fact that it's for this, I was like, oh, it makes sense now. But like I said, for me, I was just like, Jake's gonna be the God, he's gonna go fight someone, and I believe it.
Nah, man. Like I said, super legit. And you know what? Yeah, finally, it's brought us to the time where we get to chat to you, man, and dive into voice of the people.
We have one powerful super chat from Tobias Shelby.
Hydro, man, please. What happened?
He asks what's good.
What's happening?
T, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Appreciate the love. Everything's blessed. What's good with you? Also, ladies and gentlemen, jump into the comments. Views, thoughts, opinions on trailer reactions, comments, all of this. Let us know what you're thinking, and we'll go from there. Appreciate that, sir. Boom. All right, what have we got next? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about some of the topics that have been going through the internet today, and we're going to be deeming what we want to talk about and what we don't want to talk about. For anyone who doesn't know how Talk to Me works, we've got 4 minutes to discuss any of the main topics that come up. 4 minutes alone. Only. You get me? One of those ones. I'm going to run us through the articles. You're going to tell me, you're going to say talk to me, and you're going to tell me when we're going to stop, and then we're going to talk about the situation. Is everyone ready?
Ready and loaded.
Come on. All right. We're starting off with some Kingsman news. Yeah? So the Kingsman 3 writer knows how it begins and ends, has to figure out the middle.
Hey, when it happens.
Well, I just want to skip this story altogether. Because, bro, you don't even know how Kingsman 1 and 2 started and ended, bro. And then movies out. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, no, bro.
I started on the first one.
Bro,
Never went back in for the second or third or fourth.
Bro, the answer's no, bro. You get me? All right, look. Next article. Deadpool 3 has wrapped filming. Nobody cares. Do you know what, yeah? The thing is, it's not that nobody cares about the film. It's just that Ryan Reynolds and these man put out so much news all of the time that it's hard to care about everything they do, right? Is this where we're at?
Yeah,
or we just don't care in general.
Internet or something crazy.
They're updating us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so thanks. Thanks for the update, guys.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3 is done. Boom. Tom Holland says he has Tom Hollander says he was accidentally sent Tom Holland's Avengers box office bonus. Why would you tell anyone that, bro? Just take the peas and keep it moving. That was in The Guardian.
See,
Tom Holland is moving mad.
He's been moving mad, bro.
Tom Holland, you mean?
Yeah, he's moving mad.
Yeah.
He's moving, bro. You just keep it quiet. He's box office bonus. That's a couple $100 million.
Yeah.
Bro!
I want to press it.
Bro, I'm just not to talk about what they're talking about.
No, the only reason why is because obviously Tom.
Nah, but you gotta use the bar. You gotta use the bar, bro. We got.
We're using it. Talk to me. Go on.
Bro, you talk to me, bro. What?
Where's the article? I want to know more.
Oh man, boom. See, look, I come on, Max.
I'll reset the timer.
There you go. We're gonna get a reset the timer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the article out.
I just want to hear all the madness he has to say, bro, instead of just the title, because this man's always doing a lot.
Boom. All right. Yeah. Boom. All right. British actor. Okay. In fact, let me read the article and then you set the time up. British actor and White Lotus villain Tom Hollander often gets mistaken for Spider-Man star Tom Holland, but occasionally it works in his favor. Like when he got the other man's 7-figure film bonus. It's not very difficult because, you know, I was here first, but he's enormously famous. Hollander told late night host Seth Meyers, I don't actually get mistaken for him, but in non-visual context, I get mistaken for him all of the time. Hollander said, Hollander, who also has turned in Pirates of the Caribbean and Pride and Prejudice, and at one time shared an agent with the young Marvel star, the 56-year-old Myers, how he got the mistaken bonus while watching a play in which a friend was acting for £300 a week. I sat smugly in the audience, having just done a BBC show for 30k or something, which was gonna get me through the next year or so, and I was thinking, well, this is marvelous. Bruv. Yeah. And now I'm going afterwards. Skip more. Boom. My feeling was smugness disappeared, he said. Hollander said he has something he was sometimes introduced to, excited then confused, then disappointed children who he's getting introduced to kids as Spider-Man and like this ain't Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You get me? But he got the bag from My Man and the Avengers. Boom. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
No, it's reset. We got the reset.
Okay, boom.
My talk to me is Hollander, word of advice, fam, keep it to yourself. Yeah? Like, this is the universe giving you something great. Bruv, not everything needs to make up to the internet. You can stop the time.
Bob, what do you do, yeah? What do you do, yeah? You get the notification, boom. 75 mil just got deposited in your bank account to Spider-Man. Yeah?
I'm blind. I'm blind. I don't know what happened.
As I know, that's my name.
They call me Stevie Wonder, yeah. We're just gonna have to keep it moving from there, you know?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to keep it moving from there, you get me? But yeah, man, ladies and gentlemen, please jump in the comments and let me know. What are you, man, saying? What are you doing about that situation, you get me? That's crazy.
I hope the tax man didn't come for him, innit? Like, and just, or the authorities, because now that's theft, innit? So, if he kept it.
Oh, crazy. All right, next article. Christopher Nolan's Tenet is returning to theaters. How do you, man, feel about this? In fact, no. There's no how do you, man, feel about this. There's no how do you, man, feel about this. There's that. Also, Dune 1 is back in IMAX from February 9th to February 12th. I'm going to hit the talk to me. How do you, man, feel about that?
It would be a good time to go rewatch it if you like the first one. IMAX, best way to experience it.
100%.
Why would you not?
Yeah, man. I think this is actually a great idea, man. I feel like with just what's happened towards the end of the year, I think that them lot bringing Dune back out in IMAX right before Dune 2 is like gold, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Dennis Villeneuve, bruv. These are how his movies are supposed to be watched. So you bring it out in IMAX, people get excited for it, Cybernerds get excited for it, everyone gets excited for Dune 2. Normal vibes.
Sure.
Boom. Alright, what else have we got? Dune Part 2 Popcorn Bucket has the internet acting up.
Please talk to me.
Oh man, I knew Sam was gonna laugh.
Man,
okay.
Man had popcorn bucket.
What is this about? Because I've been hearing about this, but I have no clue what's going on here.
Alright, Dune Part 2 is going viral more than a month before it's scheduled to release in theaters for reasons that have nothing to do with this movie. It was the film's purported promotional popcorn bucket that turned into immediate meme fodder for its questionable design. Okay. Covering the bucket is a lid. Yeah. It's a lid fashioned. Yeah. I've seen it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I put my hand in that. What is going on here?
But you ain't.
Nah.
Putting your face in it.
He's there for image. He's there for image.
Oh,
I don't need any more. That explains everything.
that's the thing, bro. We gotta get the image on the screen for the thing, man. But yeah,
Some people gonna have a field day of that though.
I mean, I think they're having more than a full day with it still. Get me? Yeah. Are we done with the talk to me, bro?
Yeah, we're done with the talk.
Thank you. Boom. Anyway, Knives Out 3 will begin filming this year. I'm not saying no one cares, but like Ryan Johnson just put the movie out. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Knives Out 1, super legit. Knives Out 2, we're about it. Or Knives Out 3. Mean Girls dances past the Beekeeper to win slow weekend with $6.9 million in the US domestic box office. We're just going to keep skipping this because, you know what I'm saying? Madam Web's Dakota Fanning. It was absolutely psychotic. Oh, man. Come on, talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Says it was absolutely psychotic to film with a blue screen. In fact, scroll, please. Thank you. All right. Dakota Johnson has admitted to having concerns about her blue screen work in Madam Web, saying filming those scenes felt absolutely psychotic, but she trusted S.J. Clarkson's direction. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, Johnson opened up about her on-set experience in filming Sony Pictures' forthcoming Marvel film Madam Web. The actress revealed she has never worked with blue screen for special effects before, and the process made her question certain aspects of her performance. What do you man think about this?
I mean, I guess I can understand her like point of view, like as someone who's been acting for how long she has been, to all of a sudden just gonna be her camera and blue screen in it. So she felt some type of way. I'm like, all right, fair enough. But at the same time, she's saying, yo, I'm trusting, so I guess, you know, it's a give and take process for her.
You know, I've heard quite the opposite, where they like someone who has never worked with that. I feel like, what movie was it? The Doctor Strange one. What's his name? Patrick Stewart. He was like, I worked with green screen, and that was a weird experience because I was working with no one else. He never questioned himself, so I'm like, what does that say about her?
Thank you.
Okay.
So keep going.
Oh yeah, what does it say about her rather than the actual performance itself? Kind of.
And that's where I land, because I feel like from probably the trailers or just from feedback in general, we're probably hearing that she's not very good, and now she's just trying to blame the blue screen.
So she's on the defensive side kind of thing.
I mean, 2,000,000%, because exactly what you're saying. I am an actor. An actor has got nothing to do with anything external.
True.
It's all into. It's you.
True.
It is you. So if she said, "Oh, I've never done this before," yes, I hear you. New experience, but it shouldn't really affect your ability to perform as a high-level performer. And that's what I would say, because someone's going to be like, "Oh, there should be a learning curve." Not if you are elite. Not if you are elite. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Stewart, elite. He's going to walk into a situation he's never been in and be elite because he is elite. Do you know what I'm saying? And I would say for her, if she's not elite yet, you know what I'm saying? Let's get nicer. Do you know what I'm saying? One of those ones. But yeah, man. Not crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Not crazy at all. Not crazy at all. All right, boom. Got a couple more. Daisy Ridley says Star Wars sequel controversies still upsetting Ray's patronage beyond my pay grade. Do you know what, Daisy? Do you know what, yeah? It's actually, talk to me, bro. I know we've got 40 seconds. I actually love Daisy Ridley, yeah? But Daisy, shut your mouth, babes. Just shut up. Shut up. Star Wars is the biggest... Bruh, 40 years of Star Wars. I want to be in Star Wars. I want to be a Jedi. You're a Jedi now. You got the responsibility of a Jedi. Carry that shit. Oh, I don't get paid enough. Do more Star Wars movies.
Bro.
And stop saying I'm leaving then. And then get paid enough to deal with you being Rey Skywalker forever. Because that is who you are now. You see, do you know what, yeah? It's funny to me when some of these young actors say they want something, yeah? Get it and then complain about it, yeah? Because she's working with Carrie Fisher, bro. Carrie Fisher... Oh. Oh.
Oh, man.
Is this the first one where we did?
We lost, man.
Yeah, we definitely lost. We definitely lost. But listen, do you know what? Yeah, you, man. I'm about to roast Daisy Ridley somewhere else, you, man. But you get me. But anyway, listen. Hey, no actor should be complaining about any kind of attention they're getting from being in Star Wars. You get me? Yeah. But yeah, man. Well, I'm just gonna run you through the other articles just so we can know what else was on the list and we can see how badly we lost today. Top Boy creator Ronan Bennett talks with Netflix over the spin-off to have. Have you not heard about this? Jax's Top Boy spin-off. Terrible. Terrible. Stop it. Stop it. Millie A. Alcock has been cast as Supergirl in the DC and will appear in Superman Legacy. That is the chick that plays Rhaenyra in House of Dragons. The younger one, not the older one. The younger one, the first one from the first season.
The one that's like 5.
Yeah, but she's gonna be a bit taller because it's been a couple years. You know, kids grow quick. Get me one of those. Ryan Reynolds gets 2 shout outs in today's news. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman will save the whole Marvel thing. There's no saving the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's done, bro. Get me. Beetlejuice's new movie is called Beetlejuice, which I'm very excited about.
I like that.
I mean, do you know what? Yeah, I was actually worried about what they would call it.
Yeah.
So them calling it Beetlejuice makes a lot of sense to me, and I love that. And I hope that the movie is a representation of the title. And when I say that, I mean like a real sequel to the movie. I rewatched Beetlejuice just the other day because I'm like, I love Beetlejuice and it's hard. I really like Michael Keaton's performance in it, and I want to see more, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that movie's savage, bro. Savage, bro. I know you might be like, Beetlejuice, you're remembering it all happy. Go watch it again. It's madness, bro. It's madness. You get me? Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick ad and we're going to be back in 2 minutes. Boom, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I know what you lot have been waiting. You've been waiting. Jay, we ain't waiting. More trailers, more content, more footage, more jumping up and down, more screaming. Can't guarantee that. But I can guarantee we've got next on Netflix 2024 a full comprehensive breakdown of what's going to be on Netflix this year and what we're going to be watching, reacting to, and enjoying. And probably talking shit about as well. So, you man, let's get locked in to this.
Let's do this. It's time to defend something.
Okay.
This is the treasure that we grew up hearing about.
Just call me the Jersey James Bond.
I have to call the White House. You're not taking my phone.
Do you have one more fight left in you?
Here we come.
One last shot.
Umbrella Academy, fun.
Watch your ass out there, okay? Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. They love me in Beverly Hills.
What do you think is happening?
We have got one shot, and I need your help.
You must know you cannot win.
Come on.
What is the job? Would I be in danger?
Yes. I don't buy it. You're not a hitman. You've opened every door for me tonight.
She'll believe me you're dead, but I didn't kill her.
I have an army with me.
What? What is that?
Today is going to be a day you're gonna remember for a long time.
It's too easy. I don't want to be the champion.
Okay. Hey.
Welcome to the Women's Army Corps. We have the most to prove. Now is where you show the proof.
Your eyes are most remarkable.
Stop it, babes.
I might say something like that if you were a seater.
There's always a thing that you don't see coming.
What if I'm dead or criminals?
We were spies.
Mom!
She's fine. It's not that bad.
Dessert for breakfast.
There's always a surprise inside the bus.
Melissa McCarthy, I ain't doing a minute as well, bro.
This is a lot.
So this isn't my first time in Beverly Hills.
Oh, night agent, get out of here, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Netflix are pretty hard, you know.
Come on. Ready.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I really rate Netflix for putting it together like this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of like, you're watching it and it's like they've got original shows that come to an end, they've got new shows starting, they've got other IPs, you know what I'm saying? They've got shows that are like existently running, like Bridgerton. I know people go mad for that thing, bro. It's crazy, fam. So it's like, I like what they're doing, man. And I think that they should have had more anime up there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, because that's what they're pushing.
And you know what's interesting, yeah? It's like the anime, I don't want to say it's hit and miss, but we watch a lot of it. And we're like, oh, some of it's good, some of it's bad. And it just seems to me that they're hedging their they're hedging their bets with Avatar, knowing that's good, and then like mitigating all of the other things and just being like, well, we know this is good, we'll go with this. Which I do think, I understand, but you, man, have got to like just believe in the rest of the properties more as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And throw them up there anyway and just be like, look, man, this is what we've got, bruv. Because we didn't see any actual anime.
Yeah.
We only saw the live action, and it's like, bruv, trust me.
No, you make a great point, man. Especially like with them investing so much in anime, like rewriting some animes, like One Piece, what they're doing with it as well. Like rewriting it, like compressing the whole anime. Do you know what I mean? Like you guys are actually bringing anime to your platform, which is giving Crunchyroll, like, you know what I'm saying, a bit of competition. So you are right, like you should be promoting that on this reel.
Is One Piece done? Is it finished?
First
The first season's finished. All dropped in one day.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's why it's not up there. Then. You get me? But
no, I'm talking about the animation.
No, 100%. No, I was thinking about why One Piece wasn't up there.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
okay,
like even though it's not, because I was like, oh, you're not showing your anime, but you only showed one live action when you've got more. But then I was like, I guess if you're dropping it in one day, these man ain't thinking about after the one day that it's still active. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is in 2024, but we dropped that. You get me? So it's one of those ones, man. I hear that, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you guys another opportunity. If you've got questions that you want to ask us or get on the show and you have not super chatted, there is another way you can get them on there. Hashtag TCNFam on any social media. Then leave your question, query, or comment there, and it will be brought to the show. Maybe this week, maybe next week, but at some point, it will be. You get me? Right now, we're about to go to the Voice of the People, Produce Ash, and we're going to see what questions you guys are asking this week.
Tobias Shelby asks, did you guys watch Beekeeper?
The Beekeeper. Have we watched The Beekeeper?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
It was a no for me when I heard about it. It's still a no for me now.
Now, Tobias, let me tell you the situation. I've not watched it, but I've not watched it, and I know the movie's for me, but I am actually waiting for a good time to watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, to be honest, now that you put it, this weekend might be a good time to check it out, but it's definitely on my Jason Statham movies to watch list. That list is very short and only consists of one movie, The Beekeeper, because I've already seen the Meg 1 and 2. You get me? So I'm definitely going to check it out. I know it's hard. I've been getting recommended it. Couple man said it's Dark Strangery, so I'm involved. You already know what time it is. So we'll check it out and see what it is, and you'll get a review, bro. I'll hit you up, let you know. Boom. Appreciate the comment.
Tobias Shelby asks again.
Bro, are you only taking questions from Tobias? Tobias, keep asking questions, bro.
Skull and Bones next week. Let's go. Who's getting on?
No! We spoke about this last week, man. T, are you still on Skull and Bones? Listen, we've got to have this discussion. Do you know what? Yeah, it's because I haven't been on stream. We ain't had time to chat about it. But, bro, I don't want to get Skull and Bones. And even if they give it to me, I half don't want to play it because of the beta and how far away the game is from what my expectations is. I'm really trying this year to not play dead games. Like, I don't want my gameplay experience to be held back by mediocre and games that I just don't think are worth my time, especially when GTA 6 is coming out, bro. Like, bro, GTA 6, for me, in terms of my mindset, GTA 6 has changed the landscape of gaming, bro. That's not to say that I'm not going to play any other games. I'm going to play other games. But it's like, I can't play something that I'm just like, why am I playing this? Or I want yous lot to be better, so I'm playing the game. And I went through this with Gotham Knights, bro. Like, bro, I played Arkham Knight 2014 and for 10 years waited for a sequel to the game. Got the sequel for the game and the sequel was dead. And I played the sequel for hours, platinum the game, put in hundreds of hours after it because I want to support this, like, the IP in general. But realistic, bro, I'm hurting myself, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the game's dead, bro. Bro, Skull and Bones, bro, you might as well play Black Flag.
True. Alright, what would take you to play this game, like Skull and Bones?
When you say, but how much time are we talking about? Like play it.
All right, so let's say, all right, you didn't get the game date on the first day, but you've gone on YouTube and someone's playing it just simply because like you're investigating, yeah. What would you want to see to be like? You know what? This.
It's not in the game. It's not in the game. The third person pirate stuff on the land's not there. Third, like, when you take over other ships, the combat's not there. Bruv, they, like, half the game's not there, bro. Like, I'm not saying I will never play. Bruv, I probably won't play the game, man.
Right.
I probably won't play the game. Like, there's nothing. Bruv, I would rather, when I see it, I'll just go rather play Red Dead Redemption. Get me? Like, the game's not it for me. And it's upsetting because I've been waiting for this type of game for a long time. But, you know what I'm saying, bruv? Man's not going to compromise myself for the thing. You get me? So, it's one of those ones. Get me? We got another question, yeah?
We got one more from Initial.
Boom. Shout out to man like Initial. Initial was popping.
you lot playing anything after, T8, Sam, and as always, let's go, big love.
Do you know what? Yeah, shout out to man like Initial, appreciate the love. And since we're talking about gamers, we are going to be playing something today. Suicide Squad, brand new game from Rocksteady Studio, comes out on a release date. And we're playing that right now. Do you know what? Let's switch to some gameplay of that. I think that's actually a perfect time to switch to it. Do you know what? Yeah, can we go big? Can we go big with this? Ooh, I like that. Yeah, man. So Initial, thanks for the question.
What goes up?
Suicide Squad's out today. It's a massive multiplayer game. You can play co-op with it with up to 4 people. Rocksteady. I'm gonna need you, Max, to slide our camera to the left, bro, and just make us catch some shield. Stop it. Get me?
Just gotta use
so
my
we're out the
jetpack
way.
to get around.
The other left. Oh, wait, no, the other left. Yeah, you're right. Boom, boom. Beautiful, beautiful. Get me? So, bro, we're out here. I think we're gonna be. I mean, we've all got codes for this. And we'll see what I want. Yep. Sounds like the adventure, right?
Oh, shoot.
I'm dead shot. Where's King Shark?
He's coming.
What do you mean? Why didn't you start as it?
You gotta go for a reach now first.
Really?
Yeah.
God, they moving.
Yeah, they are.
This is some Icarus ass shit.
So we get back in, swimming through the air. Grappling hook.
So what are you saying about this, bro? Like, how are you feeling about like Suicide Squad from what we've got, what we've played? Because we played 4 hours at Rocksteady Studios. Like, what are you saying, like?
To be honest, like I don't really enjoyed the gameplay. The only thing I didn't like too much was like the enemy design. So I'm hoping when we get deeper into the game that there's a lot more variation, especially in environments and just all that kind of stuff. But generally, like if you played stuff like Borderlands and other looter shooters, this is that, but with DC characters in third person perspective.
So what do you think about the whole? This is just a better version of Avengers. That whole situation, bro.
If it's a better version,
there's something on the screen I can't see,
weapon,
bro.
Triangle. No, I think switch weapon. I don't know today. A better version of Avengers. I mean, Avengers had like a lot of issues, despite it being what do you call it? What's the thing I was talking about? Live service kind of game. Like, it depends how much of a live service affects the gameplay loop of everything. Because if you're playing the game and they've laid it out as well where there's no FOMO, like wherever we've released, you're gonna be able to go back and play it anyway. Anything is cosmetics wise, you can go and what do you call it? You can go and get back anyway. Circle.
Thank you.
So I feel like most people are just need to go and play them because obviously right now everyone's trying to make their mind up about it's live service, it's automatic L1. Everyone's made their mind up because it's a live service game. I think that's kind of like a very silly thing to do because there's other live service games that are happening right now and are flourishing regardless of the landscape. So,
like what?
Is it Destiny? Destiny is one of them. Like, even right now, I would say FIFA, to a certain extent with Ultimate Team, those kind of games, they're still, obviously they've got a massive fan base before, regardless anyway. And I'm saying obviously those fans are willing to pay because that's their favorite game. But if you're seeing this game and you like the way it plays and you're willing to just invest money into it because you're playing for a long time, I don't see how that's a bad thing. Especially if it's just cosmetics.
I hear you, but what? Bro, do you know what? Yeah, I feel like it hurts the game, the storytelling situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, because it's a co-op game, it's like I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have everything unless you're GTA. So I don't know, bruv. Like, I understand the queries, and I think that even before this game, our talking was that, is it gonna be like Avengers? Is it gonna be like this? And I think it kind of is, bro. But like, I'm hoping it's just better. Do you get what I'm saying? And we're really not gonna see. Obviously, it's come out with lots of bugs and stuff like that, or people have been complaining early. But I think in the gaming industry that we're in now, you've just kind of got to wait 6 months and see where the game's at. Then, do you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping from what we've seen, and obviously Rocksteady talking about how many new characters they think they want to add and all of that. We'll see what I got, man.
Shark, you gotta be nearby.
Get me.
Yeah, so I'm just.
Oh, you got to King Shark? Yeah, see, it was the right time. It was the right time. It was the right time.
Yeah, man, I'm willing to see where this story goes and see how this game kind of goes as well. I'm not going to give up on day one because, like I said, even just playing 4 hours of it, I was actually enjoying it.
100%, bro. We was having a good time, bro, playing co-op. And it's like, I'm not trying to put any negativity on it because, like, in terms of when we played it, it's been cool. Do you know what I'm saying? It's been cool, but it's always legit playing with the man them. I think that the different characters are one of the best things about the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting to switch it up. The customization does go crazy. That's one of the things that I'm like, how can I mess with the customization without putting 100 hours into the game?
I don't know how far they'll go for customization.
I think they've got to go all the way. I think that they've got to make the most of the abilities and the kind of things, the functions that they do have in the game, and try and not to focus on all of the things that they don't have. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and obviously with the weapons and the character design, they've already announced that the Joker's coming in. Their version of the Joker's coming into the game straight away. So
that announcement was a bit crazy still.
I mean, I feel like they're back. They feel like their backs up against the wall. So I'm not going to be surprised if we're hearing about Batman being a player. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if all of the Justice League characters become playable characters. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's what I'm interested to see how the story ends. Like, because obviously we're supposed to kill the Justice League. So, like, if we don't, they then become playable. Like, what kind of role? Do they switch sides, like, to finish off?
They should have never lied in the title, bro. They killed Justice.
Do you
Bro,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
know why.
saying?
I know you man were going for shock factor, but you played yourself when you did that.
Like, at some point, like, how are we gonna kill Superman? Like, are we gonna defeat all these?
No
all
one's
these
beating Batman
characters,
there, you know what I'm saying?
And then, do you know what I'm saying? Get them to ally with you once you defeat them to defeat the next Justice League member. That, you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see how they go with it.
You man, is it story mode thing? We got to do story mode. We got to do story mode. But yeah, man, you lot, listen. If you are in chat, if you're watching, what are your thoughts on Suicide Squad? Are you involved? Are you getting it? Are you not getting it? Like, was you getting it and then not getting it? What are your thoughts? Theories, queries? Where have you been at with the game, man? Boom.
I think for me the combat is good as well, like varied enough. Only for me as well that I just want to see different enemy types. I'm looking forward to the boss battles actually. I'm actually looking forward to the fight with Justice League and see how different they can be.
I'm with you on that as well, because when we fought the Flash, we did the Flash boss battle. That was super legit. Do you get what I'm saying? So, and Rocksteady are always known for having good boss fights and stuff like this. So we'll see what they do in the game, man. We're doing the same tutorial with all 4 of them, back to back.
Yep.
I didn't even remember that, bro. Why have they done it like that?
I already have a list.
Isaac Taylor says every sports game, fighting game with a live service recognition, is literally signing up the content will price.
See, me personally, I'm not mad at that, and I've said this from the beginning, from when FIFA was like, oh, we're just gonna same game, full price every year. Me personally, I don't have an issue with that, because in like real soccer, those dramatic changes are happening every year. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, someone's going to be like, oh, you can just update the roster. I hear that. But nah, man. Like, maybe it's not a full price game, but you're dealing with EA. So it's like that. Maybe you're updating the game for 2 years, and when you have a good technical upgrade for the actual game, in terms of software, hardware, you're bringing out a new full price thing. But I'm still kind of cool with, like, I look at the UFC situation, yeah. UFC 5 has come out, yeah, and is, I want to say, 20% precise presentation, 20% different than UFC 4, which I think should be illegal, yeah, in terms of what they've done. Like, I feel like they are mislead, like, I feel like they've pushed, I just feel like what they've done is illegal, basically. But FIFA don't do that. They don't take it to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're changing it, they're making updates. I think that these kind of games should be live service, but I just don't know how I feel about it when you're doing it to a superhero game. Like, sports games being like that, I understand, because there's something that you can parallel them with in the real world. But, bruv, I just want to play as Batman, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to pay a subscription every year to play as this guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, as long as something isn't including that, then that's totally fine, because like if the battle pass is free and you're playing it, that's I think that's okay. Look like this, I think FIFA right now, everyone's kind of complaining because there's like a battle pass, there's a free, and there's a pay, but the prices are like
ridiculous.
extortionate. Yeah. So everyone was like, "What's this money going towards?" Because they try and buy a skin. The skin's like £20. It's like that's like for one skin, and it's like kind of ridiculous. So there's got to be like a good balance because you're buying like I said a full price game at this point. Games like £70, and you're putting £20 more. Let's say every other month, especially if something that's like something you really want. You've got to have a good balance, especially if your game's going to be going for quite a long time plan. Cheaper, that's going to be going for like let's say minimum 5 years. But you're bringing out a £20 skin every other month.
200%, bro. See me, I'm cool paying full price for DLC if it is a full price DLC. Like, if you're gonna give me 20 hours of gaming content, bro, I'm gonna pay whack for that, bro. But you're talking about Avengers did it as well, bro. £10 for a skin. Like, bro, what? That's crazy. That is crazy, fam. Like, so, bro, you gotta sell game content, but it's just the gaming studios all trying to squeeze all of the P's out of their consumers, and I don't even understand why they're taking that approach when gamers are with you for the long haul, bro.
That's
like,
why they're taking that approach.
nah, that's wrong,
Crazy.
bro.
Yeah, no,
that's
crazy.
wrong, bro.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
agree.
can make more money off of us over the length of time that you know these lot are locked into me, as opposed to milking us and almost killing your games and making me stop playing your game franchises. Like, I can go like, oh look, let's say I feel like FIFA did me wrong on the Ultimate Team. I'm just not gonna play FIFA anymore. Therefore, I'm not buying FIFA every year. Do you know what I'm saying? That's gonna hurt you, man, more than you getting me to buy the FIFA that I don't like. Me putting bare peas into it one time and never purchasing it again, bro. Like, you're losing, bro. So I just hope that, bro, it's business, and I think it's just a studio by studio case. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we know what EA are on, but it's when I see the good game studios going down the dark path, like Rocksteady, that's when I start getting worried, fam. So it's gonna be an interesting next couple of years, bro.
Yeah, it is. I feel like the worry with Rocksteady as well is that they create, or I don't know if it was the main people that started off Rocksteady. They kind of left, so it gives me the inclination that
DNA over there is different.
Yeah, so they're trying to make a live service game, so they could do this for the long haul.
Yeah, all encompassing.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to. Oh, that's a very good like way of thinking about it. You get me? That's a very good way of thinking about it. I hope that's not the case, man, because obviously their studio was innovative, bro. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? They created 3 of the best superhero games ever made, and now we're going to a live service game that is getting trashed before it's even released, which is just not the direction you want your studio to go. So that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping Suicide Squad actually turns out to be a really super legit game and people like it, and Rocksteady get another attempt at, you know, not continued greatness. So it's all mad, bruv. But this whole complete the tutorial 4 times before you even get to the game is wild.
Hopefully those kind of things in the game are skippable, but anyway, we can find out.
See what's
They're not helping.
No, I can't see the screen.
I can't see the
It's
screen,
gotta be the
bro.
screen, bro.
Oh my god.
You gotta go up there, yeah.
I think it was obviously make a good game first and foremost. Rest will follow to come.
You know what? Yeah, I know, bruv. I hear you. It's our logic, but I just it's our logic, but I just don't think like people get me. Get me. I think everyone believes they're making something good.
Yes, exactly. Everyone.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Because would you think you're making something bad?
If you are making something bad.
No, if it's yours, you were. It's like, this is,
I don't agree with that, bro. Man ain't so self-critical enough, bro.
Exactly, so they think they're good enough.
Which is crazy.
Yo, like, this thing is crazy. What's this?
Harley.
Oh, man. How are you gonna start the introduction of a character pissing himself and then smelling his fingers? Mad.
Still.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's a balm on my soul in these trying times.
I think Harley's the least favorite for me. The whole grappling hook thing didn't really land for me, man. Kind of struggled with it as well.
I think Captain Boomerang probably looks like one of the best to me. Like, in just terms, because they've given him the flash abilities, and it's that's the departure from his actual character. I feel like he's got the most kind of variety. Do you know what I'm saying? I like Deadshot as well, obviously, but it's kind of generic. Do you know what I'm saying? Jetpack, sniper rifle, machine gun. Like, I can go play Anthem, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
But one of the things that is also good about this is, you know, the camaraderie between the characters, you know what I'm saying? The dialogue, the humor, all of this kind of stuff. And who doesn't want to play as their favorite DC villains? Get me? But I just want more, bro. I want an evil Batman in there. I want, bro. They've got to go crazy. They've got to go crazy.
Batman's definitely gonna be one of the hardest to beat.
Bro, someone like Constantine in this game would be sick, bro. Constantine, what's his name? Swamp Thing, all of these types of characters. Characters that you don't usually see in games are the characters that I would be aiming at.
Like bring like DC Dark
All
characters
of them.
to it.
All of them.
And then get these lot to beat them as well. That'd be pretty decent.
And look at just the fact they just gave Harley all of Batman's mechanics. It's just terrible, fam. And even though Joker's coming in, I swear his mechanics are quite similar to that as well.
Yeah. These ones looks a bit more fun, to be honest. With the umbrella.
Jeez. I look like Spidey, yeah.
Junior gymnast finals.
Way.
Swing, release. Wait for
I mean, I'm glad this game came out in February anyway. We'll forget about it by halfway through the year, you get me? Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to be mad. How long do you think this game is? Or do you know how long this game is? Story mode or anything like that?
Yeah, I actually have no clue how long the story mode is. I've not heard about anyone.
I heard some stories about people not being happy with the Batman narrative in the game.
Really?
Yeah. What I heard was that because they said it's the same universe, they do something with the Batman character. They're like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you said that this was this universe, but then why is this happening? Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm really interested. But I remember that when this wasn't part of that narrative, and then changed it. So I bet you it's going to be that inconsistency. Like we wanted to be a part, so we wasn't connected to our old games, but then we say we are. But then that ties you to some certain story threads. You know what I'm saying? So
stuff like that is a bit mix up. Sure.
Rev says Helldivers looks like the best sport this year.
Very glad to notice.
Does it look better than Warhammer? Because for me, I'm thinking Warhammer's looking like the best co-op game this year. You get me? But that's what coming out in I think August or November at this point, which is terrible.
Late.
Yeah, bro. Them man hurt me with that.
I actually like seeing Shark as well, man. It's pretty hard. Jeez. I just love the way it moves as well, man. Like he's swimming.
Yeah.
I think that's hard.
Bro, I can't even. Bro. Rocksteady are tripping, bro. Rocksteady are tripping, bro. Like,
what in terms of like their response?
Bro, I just think that like I'm just really shocked, bro, that this is the game that came after Arkham Knight, bro.
Oh.
Like, bro, I'm just gonna keep it 100 like this, bro. Like, no matter how good this game is, yeah, like I just can't believe that this is the next thing after that by the same studio.
It's a big jump from
Pub.
what Arkham Knight delivered to what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, and I don't understand it. I think that's what really, like, you know, you look at the studio like, what, Sucker Punch. They done Infamous up and then they go on to Ghost of Tsushima, which I don't understand, but I am like understanding of. I'm like, okay, you not believe that you lived here for so long that you have to move on to a different IP, different genre, but similar game mechanics and stuff like this. But you man said, no, we are gonna dip this whole thing, but we're in the same universe, but we're gonna be a whole different thing, but we're not that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why you're trying to disassociate from something, but trying to say you are still connected to it at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is completely weird, bro. Like, and then you're getting a game that is like, I want to say that feeling subpar to the game that you used to make, and I'm like, bruv, I can only imagine how they're like, what's going on in their minds, bro.
The crazy thing about it, obviously I've never played the Arkham series, but a lot of people love those series. Like you guys love it as well. So to mention it and then have it tied up with it, bro, and then you don't deliver, you're setting yourself up, and then you wonder why people are upset online. And then you go and start doing next tactics to combat that.
Yeah.
Like you're just wasting energy. There was
Gotham,
no.
There was Gotham Knights thing all over again.
Like he
bro.
had no reason to do that.
Gotham Knight, every piece of marketing that Gotham Knights put out seemed like it was just responding to someone saying something about why this is not like Arkham. And I'm not saying Rocksteady are there yet, but like it just raises the question like why you man went in this direction like after that. Because you could have just did another Batman game. You could have been the best-selling game. You know what I'm saying, bro? You man could have just clapped up the market, but
Do you think they was trying to like, oh, let's use the hype of that game to sell this game? Like, is that what
this
the
game
thing
comes
is?
out 9 years later, bro.
Bro,
So it can't be that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're not responding 9 years later with off the energy of this. 10 years, bro.
So why are they still holding on to it?
Wow.
Like, I just don't get it. And I haven't played the game.
Do you know what it was? Do you know what? I know that at the time, Arkham came out, and then WB Montreal was being spoken about doing the sequel. Yeah. So I'm thinking, in the 2-3 years that it was with WB Montreal, and that game changed over and over again because Rocksteady kept saying, it's not part of our franchise, it's not part of our thing.
Yeah.
So then they end up being like, okay, they don't want our game to be part of theirs, so we're gonna make our own game. And then they make Gotham Knights, which is trash. And these lot are like, oh, we're gonna leave our own series alone as well. And they make this, which is both sides of the same thing, bro. Like, you just follow the series, guys. Someone makes a new Batman game, someone does a spin-off.
That's it.
It's the end, bro. Look at Assassin's Creed, bro. How you think they get to 20 Assassin's Creed games? By going to make the Templar spin-off game? No! Wow, bro. I don't know, bro. Look at their movie division. Everything has to have Batman in it. And these lot are the guys who are saying, no. We can diverge from that. We can diverge from that. Stop it, bro. Bro, you ain't above Batman. You ain't. And then man, you just like, I don't love Batman, bro. I understand what Batman does to the, you know what I'm saying? To your wallets, bro. Clearly you don't understand. Like, it's madness to me, bro. A bigger portfolio. King Shark's gonna give you a bigger portfolio than Batman, yeah.
Boy, that's the kind of day when
More Batman, bro. More Batmans. That's the answer. Not, bruv, whatever this is, bro. But listen, hey, we're here, bro. I know Rocksteady are watching this. You, man, I love you guys, bro. Like, don't take it personally. Yeah. In fact, take it personally, but not so personally that you get upset about it. I'm on your side.
You're trying to play good games, man.
Yeah, man. Trying to play games in general, fam.
Have a good time.
I just hate to get this game. Maybe we'll get some good.
But do you know what, yeah?
Like that?
I agree, but do you know what? I more so think, I think the reverse. I think that this guarantees that we might get a good game in the next 5 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be like, we have to fix this. You know what I'm saying, bro? Imagine this, bro. Rocks.
I'm still waiting for the Wonder Woman game, to be honest.
Bro, different studio.
So what? You think that's gonna be?
I think that's gonna be good.
Okay.
Because it's getting made by the people who made Shadow of Mordor, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that only suffers from I'm gonna say being a small IP, and someone's gonna be like, it's Lord of the Rings, but in gaming, and you're not going with the Lord of the Rings characters that are in the movie, that's a very small IP. Do you get what I'm saying? So you slap that up with Wonder Woman, and we bring back the fucking Nemesis system, and we've potentially got a Game of the Year candidate, bro. As long as you don't drop anywhere near GPA. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like this, bro. Just like this. You get me? And it's Wonder Woman, you get me? Female protagonist. You do it right, you make the game difficult, not too difficult, but you don't do it like Spider-Man where it's a 24-hour platinum. You get me? Like, good God of War type version game. We're good, bro. That's a lot, fam. I don't see how you lose. The graphics in this game are quite sick, though, when we're this close. But see, when we're this close, it looks like Arkham, bro. But then the majority of it is numbers popping up and
Yeah, it's a lot of things happening in the world as well, man. Very distracting.
I think, bro, I know you can go into the menus and turn half this stuff off. I mean,
really,
bro. But you know what? Do you know what's weird about it? I did it in Gotham Knights, but do you know what it does? It's almost impossible to play the game because, bro, they don't make the game as accessible. And you know what? It's so, I know it's an oversight. They're like, make them be able to turn it off, but they didn't put all of the functions for you to operate in the game with them turned off.
Right.
Now, let me break this down for you, yeah? In Red Dead Redemption, if you turn off all of the menus, all of the go here's, go there are natural things in the environment that indicate something is happening. So, if I see a smokestack on the map, well, like I see smoke from behind some trees, I know something is happening there. They don't give you any of those indicators. Like, let's say we're looking at the screen now and it says, once Sam beats these people, there's going to be an indicator of where he's got to go. If that indicator is not there, how do you know you're supposed to go over there? You don't know at all. There's not a light in the sky. There's not, bro, do you know what I'm saying? There's no sound that is happening that is like, oh, I should head in this direction. So, and this is gaming, bro, because they're almost taking a shortcut. They're like, oh, someone's gonna want us to turn off the menu, so you turn off the menu. But we haven't made our game good enough to operate without menus. And that's, bro, and it's like, I know some of these studios ain't even thinking about this stuff, bro. And this just shows me how far ahead Rockstar are in terms of everything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a messy. It's just a lot. And I know bare people love the numbers as well, but not for me, bro.
Yeah, the numbers. Counting on the RPG side.
I defy gravity!
Captain PRX One Soul says, y'all keeping me.
Bruv.
Be gone now!
Get me. Listen, rather keep you up on things than have your wallet hurting from trying to purchase all this stuff, bro. Get me. We'll just take the brunt of it for you.
Man's entertaining and saving lives at the same time.
100%, fam. Sam, take this stuff out, man. Come on, man. Close this up, bro. 62 enemies. Oh, wait. Oh, you've killed 64. We've got a timer on this. Time until evac. 1 minute 20. 1 minute 12. Alright. Cool.
Open it up on your target, shark!
Dante Adam says, much love to New York for your hard work still. Keep up the good work, you guys. Shout out to
Come on, appreciate love, man. Shout out to the fam, bro. Shout out to all of you guys involved, locked in every day, every week. Jesus. 10 seconds. I thought you was gonna get 100 bodies, you know. Two more. Come on. Nice still. Hey.
Get us the hell out of here!
Get to the evac point. All hell's about to come down on you.
So let's get out of here. Makes sense. Matt, let me get a big screen, bro. Listen, oi, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fire live. We're not gonna, there's no live next week. We're gonna be back in 2 weeks, but you know what you're supposed to do between now and then. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and press the notification bell so you get notified every time we drop a banger. We've got a whole bunch of videos coming out on the CyberNerds main channel, on the CyberNerds gaming channel, on the CyberNerds animated channel, on the Films Critic channel, on the cybernerds.com/Patreon. You can watch all of the content if you're not following us on social media. You're mad! Do that. Get me. Other than that, I'm J1 Further the CyberNerds.
With your GS.
Sam, Mr. Bitstick.
We've got Max, Sash, and Kez in the building. Show them some love. And we're going to be back next time, ladies and gentlemen. We're out!
Peace.